Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and welcome back to another movie review. In today's movie review, this is going to be on the new Pixar movie that just came out on Disney Plus today. It's finally here, and that's going to be on Turning Red. Yep, so Turning Red is the new Pixar film released on Disney Plus, and also the third Pixar film to be released on Disney Plus only. So the story of Turning Red goes like this. So the movie basically takes place in the early 2000s, between 2002 and 2003, and it's also set in Canada as well. So in the movie Turning Red, it's about a 13-year-old girl named Maylin Lee who basically, she basically goes to school and she's got plenty of friends there, including best friends. And then of course she also has a mother that seems to be overprotective. So and then in the movie, Maylin Lee learns about the legend of this red panda, and then the next morning, Maylin Lee wakes up and realizes that she's actually a red panda herself, and then it's like, and then at first she thinks nobody would like her in red panda form, but then her best friends seem to like it, and that her best friends know that she's a red panda, including her mother as well. And then, and of course, if I go into more detail, then I'm just gonna end up spoiling the movie, and I don't want that. So that's all I can talk about. So yeah. So what do I think of this movie? Like, first of all, I was really looking forward to seeing this movie. Like when this movie was first officially announced, I was definitely interested in checking this film out because I am a fan of Pixar, and I always will be, since I always loved Pixar ever since I was little, like I always say. But And of course, I also remember hearing that this movie was supposed to be Pixar's comeback to the movie theaters. Like they were going to release this movie in theaters at first worldwide, but back in January this year, the Omicron variant cases of COVID-19 were rising so hard that they had to cancel Turning Red's theatrical release, and it had to skip movie theaters and stream it on Disney Plus only. Also, I think it's also because people are thinking it's also because of the Disney CEO, Bob Chapek, who's basically the leader and who's basically controlling and running the company right now, the Walt Disney Company. Because I kind of think Turning Red kind of did deserve a theatrical release, just like the other two, like Soul and Luca. But just like the first two that I said, they're still like Turning Red's still being released in theaters, but only in countries that don't have Disney Plus. There might be some people in those countries who can't afford Disney Plus. Even Russia doesn't have Disney Plus, but they can't release Turning Red in Russia because of all the chaos going on in Russia right now, between Russia and Ukraine, like all the invasion chaos going on right now. But yeah, so let's talk about the animation. So Pixar's animation for this movie, I thought it was pretty cool. It does feel a little cartoony at times, but Pixar's animation is still good because Pixar knows how to improve on animation, and because computer animation just keeps getting better and better, and even like the animation kind of almost reminded me of Pixar's other film from last year, Luca, because it kind of felt, because I think the way the mouths look, like the mouths on the character designs, like the mouths look like, because the mouths kind of do look similar to the ones in Luca when you think about it. And of course the character designs, like Maylin Lee, like I thought Maylin Lee was pretty cute, and pretty cute in both human and red panda forms. Yeah, like in forms of red panda and human form. And honestly, I actually think Turning Red was actually just as good as Sing 2, because I actually think Maylin Lee is actually just as cute as Portia Crystal from Sing 2. Yeah, and was this movie also good as Soul and Luca? Well, I kind of do say, I kind of do say, while I did actually love this film, like, while I actually think Turning Red is a great film, I kind of preferred the Soul and Luca over this. But don't get me wrong, I still love this movie because it's Pixar, and this movie did have some pretty good Easter eggs. Like I noticed this one Easter egg, of course, like, the most common Easter egg in Pixar, the Pizza Planet truck from Toy Story. Yeah, I saw that. And Turning Red also had a good soundtrack as well. Like it had a really cool soundtrack. Like it kind of almost sounded like NSYNC music, like with Justin Timberlake. You know, NSYNC. That explains that one of the trailers did feature the NSYNC song "It's Gonna Be Me," and yeah, even the band group like Four Town. Like I thought Four Town, they were amazing in this film. I think they were the best part in this film in general. Yeah, Four Town. And of course the voice acting performances for Turning Red, the voice acting was pretty good. Like it had a good cast. I thought the girl who played Malin Lee, I thought she did a good job. And the mother was pretty good too. Like the mother was actually played by Sandra Oh. Like Sandra Oh, who was on Grey's Anatomy, and last year Sandra Oh was in the Disney film Raya and the Last Dragon. Like Sandra Oh was good. Like the mother was good, and Sandra Oh did pretty good. And yeah, plus I think this is kind of also the second or third modern Pixar film that doesn't even have John Ratzenberger because I think just like Luca, like there's not really a John Ratzenberger cameo just like in Luca because John Ratzenberger's been in every Pixar film ever all the way up from Toy Story to Onward. Like Onward, that was actually the last Pixar film to be released in theaters for like as of right now, but I'm still excited to see the Buzz Lightyear film with Chris Evans Lightyear. Hopefully that stays theatrical because I've always wanted to see a Pixar movie on the big screen again. But yeah, but of course I watched Turning Red on my phone with an iPad stand like I'm filming right now. But either way, I still enjoyed Turning Red. It was still a great film, despite being a streaming release on Disney Plus. It was still a great movie. Yeah, because even the animation, like I said about the animation, it's pretty colorful, kind of like Sing 2 a little bit, like Illumination Sing 2, and plus just like Soul and Luca, I'm pretty sure Turning Red will definitely get a DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K Ultra HD release. And I'm sure it will be coming to Redbox as well, just in case if some of you guys don't have Disney Plus, or if you can't afford Disney Plus, then Turning Red should be coming out on Blu-ray and DVD and 4K Ultra HD in a few months, like especially at Redbox. Yeah. And even the director of Turning Red, the director was actually from the same director who worked on the Pixar short Bao, which was released in front of Incredibles 2. And the original songs were actually by Billie Eilish. Like Billie Eilish actually worked on this film. Like she actually worked on the original songs, Billie Eilish, and she did a pretty good job working on the original songs for the film. The music score was actually composed by Ludwig Göransson. Ludwig Göransson, who did the music score for Black Panther, and he did the new Warner Brothers fanfare from 2021 last year. Yeah. And that kind of does explain how when I was watching Turning Red this morning, I was like wearing my red PJ shirts, like I was wearing all kinds of two kinds of red PJ shirts, like, and plus I decided to wear red for this review since I am reviewing Turning Red. I decided to wear red, of course, like in my red Under Armour shirt. And plus, I also decided to film this review like up here in the TV room with my Pixar wallpaper because that does fit the theme of a Pixar film. Turning red, wearing red, and the Pixar logo right here. Yeah, because 2 years ago when I reviewed Soul, I reviewed Soul in the bedroom, and yeah, I reviewed Soul in my bedroom, while last year in 2021 when I reviewed Luca downstairs in the basement last year. But Turning Red review is right here in the TV room. As for Pixar's other 2020 film, Onward, I reviewed Onward like in the family living room. I was on the couch and just laying there while reviewing Onward. But yeah, so I still love Pixar no matter what because when I first heard about the so-called shocking announcement that Turning Red is actually coming to Disney Plus instead of in the theaters, I was very shocked and I couldn't really believe it. And plus, a lot of people have been saying that if Lightyear gets streamed to Disney Plus only, then they're claiming that they're saying that they claim that they're done with Pixar. And guys, like, don't you really think you're being too harsh on Pixar? Pixar has done lots of great films, has done lots of really great films, and plus I still love Pixar no matter what. Because even if Lightyear does get streamed on Disney Plus only, then I don't know. I'm speechless, because I think the Walt Disney Company will probably have like a little emergency board meeting, and plus maybe they're gonna have to fire Bob Chapek, like the CEO of Disney, Bob Chapek. Maybe they're gonna have to fire him. Yeah, but I still enjoy Turning Red, and plus Turning Red is also considered to be one of my new favorite films of 2022 this year. Yeah, because I love the Batman, and I love this film too, Turning Red. Like we've seen pretty good amounts of great films that came out this year, and plus, and like I said, I am looking forward to the Buzz Lightyear film Lightyear that's coming out in June. Yeah, that's all. So overall, Turning Red was a great Pixar film from 2022, and I'm going to give Turning Red 4 out of 5 stars. So, I know it just came out today, and if you have Disney Plus and if you haven't watched Turning Red yet, then I recommend it. Like would I recommend it? And since some of you guys want to check this film out, then I say yes. Yes, I actually do recommend checking this film out. If you have Disney Plus and if you're like a huge Pixar fan like me, then you'll love it too. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. I definitely recommend it to the people out there who have Disney Plus. But if you live in a different country, if you live in a different country, in a country where Disney Plus does not exist, then you guys are very lucky to see this movie in the theaters. Just like 2 years ago and last year with Soul and Luca. Like, just in case that there's some of you guys out there who are very lucky to see all 3 of these films in the theaters in a country where Disney Plus does not exist. But not counting Russia, because, like I said earlier in this review. So yeah, definitely check out Turning Red. I recommend it, and I definitely check it out. And so that's going to be it for my movie review on Turning Red. And that's going to be it for this video, so make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying, goodbye everybody, and that's about it.